Hey everybody, it's Michael Fitzpatrick here, and you'll notice behind me there's some information about an upcoming event. I'm going to come back to that, but before we go there, I want to have a conversation with you. And it's based on some stuff I've been reading over the past 2 or 3 months that I wanted to share with you. You know, the situation that's going on right now is that there's a lot of people who are gravitating into some sort of a network marketing opportunity. You know, why? Well, they either don't like their job, or they realize they don't have enough money to retire or pay for college. They love the lifestyle they could create, and they like getting behind a product that they can be very passionate about. So you probably got involved with Veridian for very specific reasons that are near and dear to you. So there's a lot of people who are attracted to network marketing. In fact, there's about 98 million people worldwide who do network marketing to some degree. Now, the problem that I've experienced recently through a lot of research is that 1% of the 98 million people in the world that do network marketing actually make more than $400 per month. It's kind of alarming, isn't it? You know, 1% make over $400 per month. And I'm not sure where you fall in that category, but you're probably working really, really hard and you're not getting the results that you're looking for. So when I first heard that, I said, you know what, this is an opportunity. You know, this is not something I want to pick apart and say, oh my gosh, there's the industry, how bad is that? I basically said to myself, this is a huge opportunity, and the implications though that are involved. For people who are attracted to an industry, they get involved, they now have a problem though, and they're not generating the kind of results that they're looking for. So what are some of the implications that are involved with that? Well, self-doubt, you know, self-image problems, they have fear, maybe relationships at home with their spouse who's saying, you know, stop going to those events, you know, stop doing this different stuff. So all of a sudden now they're getting hammered on so many different fronts, different angles, because they got involved with something, they saw the bigger picture, they saw the dream, but it hasn't been working out quite like they wanted it to. And what's really kind of drove me crazy about the network marketing industry so far is that people somehow don't treat this like it's a traditional business. They don't treat this like there are business principles that still work in this business. And the answer to that is that they do, but they're not being taught. So one of the reasons that we came up with these flagship trainings, you'll notice that Tom Class and I, we've kind of labeled ourselves strategic accountability partners. And it started about a year ago, but we really wanted to bring some fundamental basic trainings to the table that are designed to grow people's businesses. Now, whether you decide to stay in Veridian or not, or if you have a traditional business, what we teach here is really applicable anywhere you go in your life, right? It's going to be carried on and carried through with you, you know, in any business any business that you're part of. So here's the training that we have coming up on the 27th. This one I'm extremely excited about. So far, we've had our Work Smart Wednesdays that we've done. We've had our 90-day planning sessions. We've had 2 of those so far. And we had our first sales marketing lead generation workshop about 2 months ago. But this particular one is called the Radio City Training. And our tagline is ad-libbing is for amateurs. You know, Radio City, they don't yank 30 strangers off the street and then open the curtains up and say, you know, go, go. And all of a sudden the people go out there on stage and try to figure it out. It doesn't work that way, right? How does it work? Well, they grab people off the street who have been interviewing and trying to get this particular role almost for their whole life. So they've memorized scripts, they've practiced for probably thousands of hours to get this particular position. Then they get it, and now they have hundreds if not thousands of hours of more work to do to master what they've got, to have those curtains open up and have the show go off without a hitch. And that's why people are willing to spend hundreds of dollars to come and watch that, because it's so perfected, it's so rehearsed. This business that we've got with Veridian is not that difficult, right? It's not anywhere near as hard as Radio City. But what really, again, drives me crazy is that, number one, people not getting the results that they want. And number two is that people aren't bringing the right kinds of training to the table. We already have a great duplicate system training that is everything that we do, Tom Class and I, is there to support the duplicate system. But we want to take our trainings to the next level, right? We want to make sure that you can make more than $400 a month, more than $500 a month, more than $1,000 a month. We want you to make $2,500, $5,000, $15,000, $20,000. And what's that going to take? Well, it's going to take a different level of commitment on your part and a different level of training that we can bring to you. So the flagship training, if you want to increase your confidence, increase your earnings, if you want to enroll associates and you want to enroll customers, you know, at ease, then this is a training that you want to come to. It's going to be a little uncomfortable, I have to be honest with you. If you're not ready for growth, if you're not ready to grow your business to the next level, this might not be for you. We're going to have, you know, probably 40, 50, 60 people in this room, and we're going to actually go through role playing. We're going to go through the power of edification, you know, the art of promotion. how to make a three-way call effectively, how to enroll customers, identify your ideal associate candidate, and then what do you say to them? The power of words, the power of neuro-linguistic programming, if you will. How do you get people to buy from you, right? People want to buy from you. They want to buy from me, right? You want to enroll in this program here, and you want to come and you want to learn about the different ways to grow yourself and your business and your team. So if you haven't already registered, I strongly suggest that you actually just go right now, register on the link that's there, and just come and be part of this thing, right? You want to experience some major growth, this is where it's at. So flagship training, this is called Radio City, the tagline's Ad Living for Amateurs. We hope to see you there. In the meantime, be well.